Mic test. Mic test. Mic test.
Feedback yun.
Mic test.
General Appropriation Act RA 12314. 26 MG 0118, 26 MG 0123, 26 MG 0124, 26 MG 0125, 26 MG 0126, 26 MG 0129, and representatives.
For contract ID 26MG0, construction of Salacafe-Datal, Dlanag. For the scope of work, we have concreting of station limits of the project from station to station 1+00. Width of the PCCP is 6 point. At station 0+00 to station. Then with construction of line canal, solar LED roadway lighting, with installation, then with reflectorized thermoplastic pavement. Good morning. For the contract ID 26MG0. Of 120 calendar days. Scope of works, construction of 5 spans, 5.5 meter by 50 pedestal, construction of concrete class A, including footing, structural concrete class B for construction of 27 concrete SB with elevation of 0.30 meters. Fabrication and installation of 6 units are and roof framing. Roof framing shall be painted with metal. It shall be one to the both sides. Roofing 0.40 mm thick gluing high with a T826 glue bedded panel and ash. Using concrete pedestal. Provide a 4-inch layer down out with roof drain. With double rise or beam for concrete floor. With electrical works with no. Contract ID 26MG01. Construction of one span additional construction of one additional span 6 meters by 8 meters Brgy pipe. Construction of structural concrete class A including footings, wall footings. Construction of structural concrete class B. With 4 steps of stairs at its left and right side. Installation of gutters and UPVC or installation of integrated metal sheet for the stage, installation of sensitive panel flashing stage, installation of windshield, with texture finish with the floor area stairs with the works with 5 units out. What metal like fixtures for the 6 units. Contract rehabilitation.
Purok Matapat, Barangay Zone 4, Sitio, Coronadal, South Cotabato, 6.493668, 124.833223, with an budget for the contract 1,900,000 pesos, and contract duration of 100 for the scope of works, construction of 2 units pedestal, structural concrete class B for the construction 4 meters from natural ground line, with painting works on 2 units concrete pedestal and features, with rubberized painting on existing concrete flooring including the 1 span added, installation of 2 sets basketball ring attached to 3-inch arc, fabrication installation of 1 unit 3-inch arc, and 1 span of roof and roof framing. For the roofing, we shall use 0.4 mm thick blue twin hybrid long span roofing pre-painted, gauge 26 blue bended panel ridge roll pre-painted, and gauge 26 blue bended panel and flashing, remove and reinstall. Roof eaves shall be 1.2 meters and with installation of 1 set rain shield using gauge 26 pre-painted corrugated metal sheets.
For the contract ID 26MG0124, with the contract name Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Puti, Norala, South Cotabato, with an ABC of 4,950,000 and a contract duration of 150 calendar days. For the scope of works, construction of pipe span 6 meter by 18 meters vinaging type 1, construction of 12-unit concrete pedestal, provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis, occupational safety and health program including PPEs and signages and barricades, structural concrete class A including pedestal, footing and wall footing. Structural concrete class B includes construction of 31.45 meters by 18.60 meter concrete flooring for G, ramp flooring thickness of 0.075 meters and reinforced with 10 mm diameter RSB space at 0.6 meter on center footways. Excavation including column footings and wall footings. Reinforcing steel bars using grade 40 only. Provide 1 to 12 slope for ramp and must be accessible for PWD. Masonry works using 100 mm thick CHB non-load bearing, complete with plain cement plaster finish, fabricated installation of 6 units 3-inch arc and 5 span of roof and roof framing. 0.4 mm thick blue twin hybrid long span roofing pre-painted with a GA26 bedded and flashing sheet pre-painted with a GA24 bedded panel ridge roll pre-painted and with reflective insulation. With painting works on 12-unit concrete pedestals with also electrical works with a finished floor line elevation of 0.4 meter from natural ground line, installation of 2 sets basketball ring attachless 3-inch arc, installation of 2 sets rain shield with pre-painted corrugated walling with pictured finish. And for the stage, we have a length of 8 and width of 3.7 meters with a flooring of 0.075 meters. For structural concrete class A, including footing, wall footing, column, lintel beams, and corbels. Structural concrete class B, construction of concrete flooring with a thickness of 0.075 meters with elevation of 1 meter from finished floor line of G, and reinforced with 10 mm diameter RSB spaced at 0.6 meters on center both ways. For masonry work, complete with plastering and finishing. Meters. Structural concrete class A, including footing tie beams, wall footings, columns, beams, stair, second floor slab, roof beams, lintel beams, and football slab. For structural concrete class B, we have construction of concrete flooring with thickness of 0.1 meters, reinforced with 10 mm diameter RSB with elevation of 0.5 meters. Complete masonry works for ground and second floor, including paint, cement, plaster finish, with waterproofing for entire second floor, complete ceiling work for ground and second floor using 4.5 mm thick fiber cement board attached to the middle furrow, installation of aluminum cladding, with doors and a window using 6 mm thick clear glass on white aluminum powder coated aluminum frame. Installation of hollow core flush type swing door. Installation of PVC door for toilet. With the roof framing with .40 mm thick twin high with long span roofing pre-painted. GA26 bended panel and flashing pre-painted. With GA24 blue bended panel pattern pre-painted. With 10 mm thick reflective insulation in 3/4 inches plastic screen. With metal railings, 1 and 1/2 inches diameter stainless pipe for concrete stair and ramp. With balcony railing using 8 mm thick tempered glass. For tiling works, with complete for ground floor and second floor, we have ceramic and glazed floor tiles, ceramic glazed tile for comfort rooms wall. With plumbing works, including septic tank and downspout, complete painting works for ground and second floor, with complete electrical works, with installation split type air conditioning unit with 3 units, and installation of 10-pound fire extinguishers. And contract duration of 150 calendar days. The scope of work is construction of 2-story multipurpose building with a length of 9 meters and width of 7 meters, flooring of 0.075 meters. This includes structural concrete class A for footings, footing tie beams, wall footings, columns, beams, stairs, second floor slab, roof beams, lintel beams, and septic vault slabs. Structural concrete class B for the construction of concrete flooring with thickness of 0.1 meters, reinforced with 10 mm diameter RSB with elevation of 0.4 meters. Complete masonry works for ground and second floor, including plain cement plaster finish, with waterproofing for entire second floor. Complete ceiling works for ground and second floor, using 4.5 mm thick fiber cement board attached to metal flooring. Installation of aluminum cladding, with doors and windows using 6 mm thick clear glass on white powder coated aluminum frame. Installation of hollow core flush type swing door. Installation of PVC door for toilet. Roof and roof framing, we shall use 0.4 mm thick twin high rib long span roofing pre-painted. Gauge 26 bended panel and flashing pre-painted. Gauge 24 blue bended panel gutter pre-painted. With 10 mm thick reflective installation and 3/4 inches plastic screen net. Metal railings, we shall use 1 and 1/2 inches diameter stainless pipe for concrete stairs and ramp. Balcony railing using 8 mm thick tempered glass. For tiling works, complete for ground floor and second floor, we shall use ceramic unglazed floor tiles and ceramic glazed tiles for comfort rooms wall. With plumbing works including septic tank and downspouts, complete painting works for ground and second floor, with complete electrical works, with installation of split type air conditioning units, 3 units, and installation of 10-pound fire extinguishers. For the project with contract ID 26MG0129, construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Tiboli, South Cotabato, with approved budget for a contract of 4,950,000 pesos and contract duration of 150 calendar days. Scope of work is construction of 2-story multi-purpose building with a length of 9 meters and width of 7 meters. Flooring is 0.075 meters. This includes structural concrete class A for footings, footing tie beams, wall footings, columns, beams, stairs, second floor slab, roof beams, lintel beams, and septic vault slabs. Structural concrete class B for the construction of concrete flooring with thickness of 0.1 meters, reinforced with 10 mm diameter RSB with elevation of 0.6 meters. Complete masonry works for ground and second floor, including plain cement plaster finish with waterproofing for entire second floor. Complete ceiling works for ground and second floor, using 4.5 mm thick fiber cement board attached to metal flooring. Installation of aluminum cladding. with doors and windows using 6 mm thick clear glass on white aluminum powder coated frame, installation of hollow core flush type swing door, installation of PVC door for toilet, roof and roof framing, we shall use 0.4 mm thick twin high rib long span roofing pre-painted, gauge 26 bended panel and flashing pre-painted, gauge 24 blue bended panel gutter pre-painted, with using 8 mm thick tempered glass. Tiling works complete for ground floor and second floor. We should use ceramic unglazed floor tiles and ceramic glazed tiles for comfort rooms wall, with plumbing works including septic tank and downspouts, complete painting works for ground and second floor, with complete electrical works, with installation of split type air conditioning units, 1 unit, installation of 10 pounds fire extinguisher.
For the contract ID 26MG0131 with the contract name of Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Mangilala, Tantangan, South Cotabato, with approved budget contract of 2,970,000 pesos. Contract duration is 120 calendar days. Scope of work is construction of 1 unit, 2-step CHP bleacher with a total length of 30 meters with plain plaster finish and painting. Construction of 2-step CHP bleachers with a length of 24 meters with a length of 6 meters. Construction of canopy for bleachers with a total length of 64.8 meters. Fabrication and installation of trusses and painted with metal primer and silver aluminum. 0.40 mm thick, pre-painted, gauge 26 blue blended panel and flashing pre-painted. Installation 2 with gauge 26 pre-painted metal corrugated sheet. 25 mm by 25 mm by 3 mm angle bar cleaning. Installation of flashing for gym with a gauge of 26 blue blended panel and flashing pre-painted. Installation of 2 sets basketball ring with LED scoreboard. Remove and replace partition of stage, repainting of the existing stage, concrete floor 30 meters by 80 meters with a stage and existing gym.
There is none. The opening of
www.dpwh.gov.ph and www.filmtips.gov.ph or visit our bulletin board for your reference. Thank you everyone. The preview conference